After studying depth on the backswing and also hand path for several months, I decided to do this summary video. I'll let this thing run. If just watching this swing is going to help your game. See how everything is pretty much on plane, no independent movement of the hands or arms, and we'll get back to backswing depth and also hand path in a bit here. So this is, as you can tell, above average swing, and let's look at what's going on here. Okay, so the camera is, we usually like to have it about belt height. It's a little high, so there's a little distortion, but not much. Essentially, it's on the foot line, so the direction is all set up for the camera angle. So as he takes it away, watch the butt of the club. Now the orange dots represent the takeaway, the butt of the club takeaway. So I could draw a continuous line, but you can get the picture. So see, just on taking away, getting to P2, this perfect P2 position, the butt of the club is right there at that orange one, and see how his shoulders are actually the left shoulder is down, but the shoulder rotation at P2 is like, I don't know, 70 degrees. Most amateurs it's like 15 degrees. So I can see just in this first step, the hand, a lot of amateurs end up getting the handle out here at P2. See how if he just does a one-piece takeaway, the butt of the club naturally comes inside. So at P2, that's this position where the club is first parallel to the ground. See, the butt of the club is about the center of his body. So it's inside his body from down the line position. Very few amateurs have that. They have it out here and then you got to rip it back or they don't get proper depth. So this position is key to getting it deep enough at the top. So now watch it progress. So it comes gradually more inside. It follows up kind of a straight line. So and you'll get some still photos of each position, but this position, this is like P3, where the arm is left arm is parallel to the ground. The butt of the club is about at his cigarette pocket. It's in here, and amateurs have it like in here. And the trouble with getting lack of depth is, regardless of how hard you try to shallow it out, if you got the butt of the club not deep enough, it's going to be out here, and then you're going to swipe it back and come in steep, no matter what goes on with the shaft. Lack of depth is going to cause steepness. Okay, so now, then he gets at shoulder height, and see, it's actually, the butt of the club is where it should be. So here's the top position. Okay, now, this is what the pros have. See, the top position, if you drop a vertical, this line here is close to the butt of the club. But if you drop a vertical, it's going to end up over the heel. Okay. Now on a driver, it's a little fuller swing, so it's over the heel, and some of the pros have it a little inside. That's the proper depth. If you don't have this depth, you're going to fight coming in too steep, guaranteed. Okay, so now when it's at the top, now as he starts down, see his hands drop basically straight down. The butt of the club goes straight down. It doesn't go rocketing towards the ball. So he's not throwing his hands at the ball. Now the hands go down, drop straight down. See, Watch this. So it comes straight down here. So basically it's just a straight vertical line down, but as he comes down, he's not spinning his left shoulder. A lot of amateurs from this position get this shoulder spinning, back this way. And what happens is you lose depth because the butt of the club comes out here, and the left shoulder spinning early is another cause of coming in too steep. So again, back to what we're looking at is depth, and so he comes down and he has this really good depth here. So it's shoulder height, and the butt of the club is over his deltoid. And then now he can come from the inside, and sure enough, he can shallow out the club. And so the butt of the club, now kind of rounds out to here, and then he gets this magical position. All pros, no matter what the swing looks like, all pros get here to here the same. Okay, so the swing that you have to develop is, first of all, you have to get it to this guidepost position here in this next guidepost position. And then you have to find the simplest way to swing to get to that position that makes the swing most repeatable, if that makes sense. So in other words, the commotion that goes on before, like if you have a Furyk swing getting it to here, it's a swing that amateurs can't reproduce. But amateurs can't produce this. It's just, all he basically does is turn his back to the target, let his hands drop, and rotate through. Okay, so back to hand depth and path. This is the path. It goes back on a certain plane, and it comes down close to that same plane. Okay, but the key here is the depth. See, he's well into his swing, and the depth, the butt of the club is over his right cigarette pocket. And now he comes in here, and then he gets in here. Now from here on, he just releases. Now, see, the butt of the club started at that little crossing here. Okay, the butt of the club gets in here. Now what happens is he reverses the grip. Watch, the butt of the club basically comes back, and the lower part of the grip goes forward. So it gets the butt of the club back, where it started. See, it's on that line. Okay. So the whole key here is getting depth with the proper hand path, and then once you're there, then at the top, have your first move. Your hands are dropping. See, his hands are dropping. He hasn't spun his shoulders at all. He gets in here. Now he actually builds an X factor, increases the X factor. So in this swing, the hands are dropping. Now they're starting to get to this magical position. So look at the X factor here. So his shoulders are still closed. Look, you can see both cheeks right here, and then at impact, definitely see both cheeks. And sure enough, his left hip is back. So at a contact, his shoulders are about towards the target, and his hips are, I don't know, at 60 degrees open. So he has an X factor, and then man, then he just releases it. Now once he gets into contact, then that left shoulder, then it spins up and back. Okay. So again, hand path, you can see the orange going up. The red initially starts going straight down as he shallows the club out. Then he gets to this magical spot. Now it's just a pure butt. From here on, he's just rotating